Hey YouTube, EMP's Blade Knight 60, bringing you your first look into your Yu-Gi-Oh! Future, and technically this isn't really the future, it is now. Guess what today is? It is D-Day. Tech Genus Hyper Librarian is now playable. It is the 5th. What does that mean? Well, Fish just became the meta and the big fat boss that everyone has to try to beat. Okay, so what are ways that we can kill the fish? Well, of course, Fish's main goal is to get Coelacanth out as fast as they possibly can, toss a card, herp those guys out to the field, start synchro summoning up all these crazy little combos. Let's see here, they're spamming DeLorean, so you have all 3 copies in the graveyard, and use your symbols of duty. Bring them back, keep doing that, get your Shula out, make sure you don't have a card, and I think there's 2 different variants now, one that'll burn you to death using Tempest Magician with an infinite draw loop, and a new version out now which I guess lets you have 1 turn, but formula sinks, soakens another Trishula during your turn, getting rid of the final card out of your hand, and the next turn they use big fat Synchro Monsters that kick your butt with. Yeah, so not a very fun deck. So I guess there's an OTK and an FTK variant. And the FTK is kind of a little more risky, but both of them have their Lich Pit card. Not that. Coelacanth. Alright, so what's ways that we can defeat it? Well, first way we can defeat it is with a dice roll. Yes. Going first is going to be completely great against that deck, because they go first and they got the FTK, you're screwed. You go first and you get some prevention cards in your hand, you might stand a chance. Examples. Effect Veilers are nice because they can be used both if they go first and if you go first. But Coelacanth's got a very nasty ability of, if he's being targeted by a spell, trap, or Moxa card effect, he can tribute a fish. They normally like normal summoning and then using Gold Sark and return and DDR to bring it back from remove from play, while having an Oyster Mentor on the field, then tossing a card and getting everyone else out. So that way they have Oyster Mentor just in case, so you'd have to waste 2 Effect Veilers in order to do the trick. Which is kind of a waste of Effect Veilers. So Effect Veiler's good to have in your hand. Chalice is also nice if you're going first to set it. Prohibiting the thing in the first place is also frickin' awesome. This almost makes Prohibition very good to run main deck if you don't already. And, of course, some of my other favorite cards. Now, here's the key part, though. You need to negate this. This is what's going to prevent them from getting that thing easy access, because they can have a DDR in their hand at any time. The only thing they need is this. If you negate this and prevent Coelacanth from being removed from play in the first place, they can't use their DDR on it. So, cards like Curse Seal of Forbidden Spell is great for this because it gets rid of Gold Sark. It could also, you could let her move it from play, get them 2 turns later. Curse Seal their DDR. Now they're kind of going to sit there for a little while. Of course, you could Dark Bribe it, but then there's a chance they come back with it. Another great, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Warning, all the other fun counter trap cards. But you need to negate it before Coelacanth gets anywhere into their grubby little hands. Of course, if they get it in their hand, they can pull off the old Swap Frog, toss, Mill Road and Toned, remove, bring that back, tribute both of them, get them out, Tusk card, do that other thing, but they don't really like doing that because, like I said, they like to save their normal summon to get a fish out on the field to protect Coelacanth from Effect Veiler. So those are just some ideas on how to get rid of Coelacanth. Stay tuned, channel updates. Okay, time to head up the channel updates. First up, Friday Night Duels. Friday Night Duels is winding down. If I remember correctly, we just got done with Graveskeepers versus Fairy. Next week is the finals of the Naruto format, which is Neo Gemidon versus Insect. Very nasty battle there. And the week after that will be Undead versus Graveskeepers. So, keep an eye out for that. We also will have Special Edition Duels running the rest of this format. Of course, new format, new tournament. So there'll be special editions on my channel and Remove Master 101's channel, so keep an eye out for those. Intech will try to return, I think either this week or next week, with all new cards of my choosing and new cards of your guys's. Remember, keep sending those things in. I might just start doing some of the ones that I don't like. And Deck Box Zone will at least have 3 weeks worth of stuff to do, including bringing out this week Blackout version 4, Secret Agent Herald, my new deck, and an updated Ultimo build. I am also in kind of, I guess, the pre-productions of getting ban list discussion ready, and this year I really want to get the discussion and ban list discussion, which means I want to talk with other people about what I think should get hit. So I'm going to get some form of recording system set up so I can get it off of Skype, and I'd like to talk to you guys about some ban list stuff and record it and then put it for ban list discussion. I can make as long videos as I want, apparently. So I guess get to stay tuned for more details on that one. This series, Look Into Your Yu-Gi-Oh! Future, will hopefully be back every Tuesday, trying to, you know, take a look into some things. Like I'm gonna try to get XYZs, or I'm going to just plain and simple call them X seeds, because that sounds very stupid. I really don't like that XYZ thing. If they're useful or not, and hopefully some other news segments as they pop up. Probably product reviews will get folded into Look Into Your Yu-Gi-Oh! Future. I'm seeing some of our Friday night duels looking hilarious and under closed captioning, so maybe the return of Friday Night Recap, just for fun. So hopefully I'll be able to get some of these videos done. Sorry I kind of disappeared on you guys. Work sucked. It was literally 1 to 10. I had no decent time to record videos at all. I was either too tired or people were asleep. And I did not want to wake people up. Having a random pounding on my door. Hey, quit talking, I'm trying to see. Yeah. That would have happened. There would have been so much for my blooper reel there. Oh yeah, I'm working on bloopers too. There's plenty. A lot. Yes. So that's updates and Look Into Your Yu-Gi-Oh! Future. Hope you enjoyed it. Later, YouTube.